Hi guys, welcome to Deadman's Vapes. I'm Gaz, and today we're doing a review on a kit that I've been looking forward to since I first saw the prototype images of it. It's an absolutely fantastic kit. We've got the Wismec Reuleaux Tinker combined with the column tank. Now, the kit itself, very interesting design is what I'll say. It does look nice. Now, when I saw the pictures, I didn't think the design was for me. I didn't like the fact that they modelled it off a trainer. But I do actually quite like the design. This back panel is a bit like a smooth rubber, which is very nice. This textured leather effect, very, very nice again. Houses 3 removable 18650 batteries, as does the previous big versions of Wismec kits. So you get the RX Gen 3, the RX 200, the 200S, the DNA 200, along the same sort of lines as that, up to 300 watts of power, and the tank really well designed. I really do like this tank. You've got the coloured glass, so it does depend which colour you go for, the blue, the white or the red. You either get a red glass on it or you get a blue glass on it. But it is a fantastic kit to use. The tank is absolutely brilliant. The atomizers that are inside it, the WL atomizers, they are designed to be used. It rates them between about 30, I think it's 30 to 100 watts. But if you try and run them at 30, you're going to fool yourself into thinking that there's something they're not. You need to be putting 60, 70 watts at least through that coil to get anything remotely decent from it. They're a mesh atomizer, so they heat up very, very quickly, combined with the avatar chip that's inside. And they give out a phenomenal amount of flavour. It is a fantastic kit, and the vapor production is by far one of the best I've seen from a standard atomizer tank. Airflow, adjustable airflow again. It is fantastic. I really can't go on about this enough. I was dubious when it was released with the 3 batteries, because the RX Gen 3 is pretty much unbeatable in my eyes in terms of the 3 battery mod. I absolutely love it. I've had that many of them. I've never broke them. I've just enjoyed using them. But this is a very, very well designed kit. I do really, really like it. And vapor production, I'll show you that. And that's at 80 watts now. And it will go further. I've had it up to 120, 130 watts, and it still give a fantastic flavour. Slightly warmer vapour, which for me, I do enjoy that warmer vapour. But it's absolutely fantastic. The mouthpiece is comfortable. The tank is easy to use. You've got that adjustable airflow. Very, very good kit. So before I prattle on about it anymore, let's have a close look at the kit itself. So this is the Wismec Reuleaux Tinker kit. Now if you look at your box contents, you get 1 Tinker, which is the mod itself. You get 2 of the WL01 single 0.15 ohm atomizer heads, user manual for the tank and the battery, spare parts, the column tank, 1 USB cable and 1 warning card. Now if we look at the kit itself, now they're all in absolutely beautiful colours. I'm not sure how well it's going to translate, but the white on this is like a pearlized white. It's a very, very nice colour. You've got this rubber sort of grip on the back. It's very smooth, but it's very, very nice to use, nice to hold in your hand. The profile of the kit itself is slightly smaller than the RX Gen 3, so it's not got that triangular body shape, and it's around about the same weight, but it is a nice size. It fits in your hand rather well. You've got a slightly larger screen. You've got the enhanced firing button here, and your plus and minus as well, and this like little leather effect around the edge. Now we have got this little signature here. Now I've tried everything to try and track down whose signature that is, but I can't get 100% on it, so I'm not even going to speculate as to who it could be, but I'm going to go along the lines of it's designed from a trainer. It's going to be the designer of that or something along those lines. Now, in terms of your settings, 5 clicks on and off as usual, and you get this very, very nice colour screen on there. Now, top left, you have the resistance of your atomizer. Top right, you have your volts. You have your power in the centre. You have a little clock bottom left, and you have the amps on the bottom right. Now, if I press this button 3 times, if I can, there we are, you get this menu. So you can go into your modes. Now you have power, temperature control, TCR, and you can set your clock as your main sort of bubble on the screen. Back into that menu, into set. Now you have lots of modes here. You can set your coil, you can lock that in place. You can set the maximum power. So as I say, it will go up to 300 watts. But you don't want to go any more than 100. You can set it at that. You can set stealth on and off, the sub parameter that you use, your clock, preheat, timeout. Very, very easy to use. You can get your info, so you can get your battery and your version, and exit. So it's very, very simple to use in terms of the interface on there. As I said, 3 removable batteries. It's your battery door on there, so it makes it very, very, very easy to use. It's quite a sturdy battery door, I must say, as well, compared to some of the other kits that I've used. It feels a lot sturdier, a lot more robust if it takes a bit of a knock or anything. Now, tank-wise, you've got the adjustable airflow on the bottom here, nice and easy to use. And sliding top fill, if I can find my arrow. Sliding top fill, very, very easy. Now, if changing your atomizer, you do the usual. You unscrew the tank, turn it upside down, and you unscrew from the bottom. Now, the only reason I'm not going to do it is because I've got liquid in there. If I take that coil out, that liquid's going everywhere, which I don't particularly want. So it's very, very easy to do. The coils run the full length of the tank as well, so they're quite a long coil. They're around about that size. Now, the actual glass on here, it's a bit similar to the Active. It's like an acrylic, but it is one of the thicker glasses that I've ever seen on any tank. So I would think you'd be hard pressed to try and break something like that, and I would be impressed if you managed to. So if there's anybody that has one, does manage to break your glass, feel free to pop a picture down in the comments. Send me a picture on Facebook or Instagram. I would like to see how you've done it. It would be very, very interesting. But yeah, the kit itself is fantastic. It's not one for a new vapor or somebody that isn't experienced with a lung draw. But it is fantastic. The flavour, the vapor is phenomenal. It's definitely for the more advanced vapors. And that battery, you can pop any tank you want on there. RDAs, RDTAs, RTAs, high-powered tanks. It will run pretty much anything at 300 watts. So it's very, very good. And depending what tank you put on there, is going to depend how long that battery lasts. With this tank on, using it all day, I'm getting around about a day to 2 days use out of it. But you put something mouth drawer on there, you're looking to get 3-4 days, maybe even 5 days out of that battery life. But it just depends what you use on there. I would say no matter what you're using at 300 watts, I reckon you're still going to get a good day's use out of the battery. So yeah, it's definitely one that I would recommend, whether you look at the actual kit itself, the mod on its own, or whether you go for just the tank on its own to run on something else. That tank, like I say, I'm running it around about 80 watts. That is sort of the lower side of where it needs to be, I would say. Anywhere from 60 upwards, you do get a decent amount. 70 to 80 is around about the best performance. A little bit more than that, the vapor tends to get a little bit warmer, which for me, I love that. So I do tend to run mine 90 to 100. But you can find your own comfort zone with it, and it's a very, very nice kit. Like I say, I haven't found a tank at the minute that is out by anybody that produces as much flavour as that does. I've tried all sorts at the minute, all the mesh coils, even the Horizon Tech Falcon. It's a very, very nice tank, and I do really enjoy using that tank. And the flavour for me was unbeatable until this. This is just insane, the amount of flavour this is giving. And I'm using 50-50 juices in there. So I'm not even using high VG, anything like that. Just standard 50-50 juices. And the flavour I'm getting is unreal. I know I keep going on about the flavour, but for me, this is beating some of my RTAs. Something like the... I forgot what the tank is called now. The avocado, the Genesis build. The Avocado 24 tank I've used for years and absolutely loved. And it is a tank I've continued to use for about 3 years. But now I am thinking about putting it in retirement compared to this tank. It is absolutely brilliant. Liquid consumption is rather high. As you would expect running something at that power, you're talking 30, 40, 50 mils a day. But it is a very, very nice kit. As always, down in the description below, I'm going to link up the website for Tech, the electronic cigarette company. They sell this kit, the Wismec Reuleaux Tinker, and they also sell that column tank separately as well. And you can also get the atomizers from them. If you find them cheaper anywhere else, do let them know, and they can double the difference back to you. So it's a nice coil offer that they've got. I'm going to put the code down there as well, DMV20. So if you get to your checkout, use code DMV20, you'll get 20% off all fully priced items. Going to link up the Facebook and the Instagram for Deadman's Vapes as well. Cracking on with that. I've been a bit laxed on the posting recently, purely because I've been working away an awful lot. I've been in Kendal, I've been in Gloucester, I'm going to Bristol, so I'm trying my best to keep on top of it. So there might be a few days that get missed, but I promise you, keeping on top of it as much as I can. So if you could like any of the pictures, like any of the posts that are on there, share them between your various platforms. If you could share the page, if you could give me a follow on the pages, that would be massively appreciated. And most importantly, if you could hit that big subscribe button, I will be over the moon. I would love you to do that for me, please. Got some interesting kits on the way, some nice new mods. So that's going to be a nice change of pace. And they are very, very nice mods as well. I've seen a lot of people on Vape Nation talking about some of these. And I'm looking forward to getting my hands on them, actually having a go with them. So I'm going to crack on. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again next time.